peace and power. So we will start standing in a mountain pose. So bring those feet maybe together a bit or a little apart, whatever's best. Palms forward. And just taking a moment and scanning the body here, starting in the feet, feeling the feet on the floor. You might spread your toes out a few times, finding an even balance from right to left, front to back. And then notice the legs. Are we just kind of hanging out in the legs, or are legs strong? Maybe a little engagement at the quads. Just going with that strong foundation, keeping the legs strong. And then with that in mind, the pelvic floor as well, lifting up a bit, belly button hugging in a bit, the heart lifting slightly as the shoulders soften away from the ears. Reaching up through the crown of the head. And feel free to close the eyes and just feel the body here. Couple more breaths, or about 5 more breaths. And we will start to move here soon, just settling in. Welcome back, or welcome if you're just coming to the mat for the first time. All right, let's go ahead and slowly open the eyes. On your next inhale, we'll take those arms up. And then exhale, nice and slow and easy. Feel free to bend the knees a bit, but we'll swan dive. So lead with the heart, keep the belly strong here, and then come into a fold. Let the head go, or feel free to keep the head lifted, maybe just forearms on the tops of the thighs. Otherwise, we'll fold forward completely, maybe supporting the belly with your thighs there. Let the head go. Shake out head, yes, no. And then on your next inhale, halfway lift, flat back, fingers can come to the shins. Exhale, plant the hands, step back into our plank. And we played with this one a little bit on Friday. So it's Ashtanga Pranam. So it's a variation of Chaturanga. Takes it out of the shoulders a bit more. So we're holding our plank here. We're going to lower the knees. So the toes are tucked under. So we have our toes, knees, and now we reach our chest, chin towards the floor, bending the elbows, keeping the elbows close to the body. So reach the chin, chest towards the floor. And then we'll slither through onto our belly and come into cobra. Tops of the feet release, and then just lift the heart forward and lower down. Come up and back, child's pose or down dog. Take a couple breaths there. On your next inhale, gaze forward. Walk, step, or jump the feet forward to meet the hands as you exhale. And then inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Rise up to standing. Bend the knees as much as you like and roll up, or flat back. Legs are a bit straighter. Come on up and we'll release back to our mountain pose. All right, let's do that a little quicker with the breath. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, swan dive, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back into our plank. Let's inhale here. And that Ashtanga Pranam, we lower the knees, chest, chin reaching, slither through onto the belly, lift up into cobra. And then down dog or child's pose, take it back. Couple breaths. And let's inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, walk, step, or jump the feet. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Rise up to standing, roll up or flat back. And release those arms. All right, we're gonna move on. Playing with eagle, we're worked with it a little bit in the first class. We're gonna sit back into this chair. So coming into it a little different than before. Right leg lifts up and over. So crossing the leg over, toes can come down to the floor here, or working on wrapping that foot behind the opposite calf. Find your balance. And then extend those arms out, inhale. Right arm comes underneath. Hands can come to the shoulders here, just staying here, or we're working on wrapping the arms around, bringing the palms together. And then lifting elbows in line with the shoulders. And we're coming in opposite of what we in the first class. And now we're going to release, but keep the arms as they are. We're going to release the leg and step it back into our lunge. So release this front leg, step it back, find crescent lunge. So we're on the ball of the back foot, keeping the eagle arms, whether it's hands on the shoulders or wrapping around. Yes, and then from that lunge, start to lift the elbows up, lift the gaze up. Maybe release the back knee down. Take one more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go ahead and release the elbows. Inhale. Exhale. We're taking it into warrior eagle arms, warrior three. A lot going on here, I know. So take it easy, take it slow. We're going to lift that back leg up, reaching the fingertips forward. Or hands are just on the shoulders here, and we're reaching that leg behind, heart forward, belly strong. Hold for 3, 2, and a 1. Stepping it back into our lunge, unravel those arms. Should feel good to release those. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, hands on either side of the front foot. Step back into plank. Chaturanga through. Take that Ashtanga Pranam, knees, chest, chin if you like, or any other variation. And we'll meet in down dog. Couple breaths there. From your down dog, we'll gaze forward. Inhale. Exhale, walk, step, or jump the feet. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Rise up to standing. And we'll release those arms. All right, here we go, other side. Sink back into our imaginary chair. And then we'll lift this left leg up. Toes can come to the floor or wrapping around the calf. Take those arms out, inhale. Left arm underneath, yes, perfect. Hands, I'm gonna try it this way, just hands on the shoulders, or feel free to wrap around. Working the palms together. And in my wrap, with my arms wrapped around, I'm not getting the palms together. So it might just be where we're reaching in that direction. All right, you got it. One more breath here. And then we'll unravel this front leg, step it back behind, keep the eagle arms, and then just lift the elbows up, lift the gaze as you come into your lunge. Inhale. Exhale here. Inhale, come forward, prepare for your balance. Exhale, we're lifting that back leg up, but feel free, I didn't say this before, feel free to just come into, stay in the lunge and just bring the chest forward, getting core strength that way, or we're in our balance. Hold for 3, Belly in, square the hips. 2 and 1. Gently stepping back into our lunge. Unravel the arms, take those arms up. Inhale. Exhale, hands release, step back. Chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Cobra or up dog as you inhale. Down dog or child's pose as you exhale. Breathe here. Letting that power, that strengthening, that balance sink into the body here. All right, from your down dog, let's do one more breath. All right, from your down dog, right leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, step the foot forward. Come on up into warrior 2. So back foot flat, lift the arms up. Inhale here. We're going to take it into side extended angle. So right forearm rests lightly on top of the thigh, left arm reaches up. You could take this right hand to the inside or outside of the foot. Different depending on what kind of yoga you're doing, is the inside or outside, but I say whatever works best for your body as far as where you place your hand there. And that top arm reaching over. Really sink into this front knee. Maybe lift the gaze up. And press into that back foot. Yes, perfect. One more breath. Keeping this bend in the front knee, we'll take it into reverse warrior. So we'll just windmill the arms on your inhale. Right arm reaches, bend into that front knee. Let's take one more inhale as we reach. Exhale, lower those hands down, step back, down dog. Feel free to go through a chaturanga. Next inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step the foot forward. Come on up into our warrior 2. And we're here just for a breath or two, setting up for our side extended angle. Now flip it around. Yep, when you're ready, let's inhale. And exhale, lowering forearm down or hand. And I love a block for this one as well. If you're lowering the hand, that right arm comes up and over. The main focus is opening this right side body and keeping core strong to support. Maybe lift the gaze. Breathe, 2 more breaths. Beautiful. Next inhale, we'll reverse. Keep that front knee bent. Left arm reaches, couple breaths here. Really sink into the front knee as we reach our arm up and back. Nice. Inhale here. Exhale, lower hands down. Step back, last chaturanga or ashtanga pranam, knees, chest, chin. Cobra or up dog. Down dog. And then let's lower to child's. We're about there. We're about to our piece. Take some breaths here in our child's pose. Support the head if you can with the hands or block or floor. And we're coming into our piece here, but directly after this class, Rochelle is leading a fun Super Bowl cardio shred, I think, or shred, one of the two. So keep that in mind if you would like to get some cardio in, or after this piece, you might just be done, which is good too. Let's take a couple more breaths here. And then on your next inhale, go ahead and come on up to a tabletop position. And we're going to take it into like a side plank. So have your right hand down, your right knee down, and we're going to turn it open to the left. Take that left arm up. And we're just here to just make some circles with the top arm. So whatever side you're on, we'll do the other side. And then circle the other direction. Just getting that gentle movement, range of motion for the shoulder. Perfect. And then let's lower it back down to center, and we're going to thread the needle. So this arm that's moving, we'll take it back to tabletop and we'll thread the needle, taking that arm underneath the opposite arm. I was mirroring you and then I wasn't, and so I'm confused what side we're on, but you got it. Lowering to the outside of that shoulder, and then walking the top hand forward. Lowering the head to the floor. Settling in here. Allowing the body to sink into the floor. The shoulder, the head, the bottom arm. And we can give a nice exhale out, or even a sigh out as we settle in here. After that work, that strengthening, the body can just let go. Give a sigh of relief to rest. Giving our body that opportunity to let go here. One more full breath. And then on your next inhale, slowly start to walk that top hand in. Gently pressing up, back to our tabletop. Pause there for a moment. And then we'll take it on to the left. So left hand, left knee, and we'll first get that movement in the shoulder. So coming on to our side plank, and we're moving that top arm around. Circles, big circles. Yep, and let's circle the other direction. All the way up and around. Yes. And then when you're ready, come back to center. That same arm, inhale, thread the needle, take it under, lower down. And then walking the top hand forward, keeping that top arm straight, or maybe soften and relax. Settling in on this other side. Listening to the sound of the breath, maybe even the sound of the heart, if it's quiet around you. And if there are other noises around, just notice those without reacting to them. Notice them, even if they're very subtle or out in the distance. We'll take a few more breaths on this side. And then on your next inhale, gently start to walk the top hand in, press up nice and easy. Pause at center. And then when you're ready, we'll swing the legs around. And let's straighten the legs out in front of us. So straight legs, and then bringing the right knee into the chest. We're coming to a twist. So keep this foot here or cross the foot over. And we'll reach up through the left arm, inhale. And then left arm lowers, wraps around the knee or hooking elbow. Right hand behind for support, sit up tall, and then rotate, twist to the right. You may bring the gaze back. And another option is to bend this bottom knee in. If you want to take it deeper, as long as both sit bones are down. Wherever you are, we'll take about 5 more breaths or so. And with those breaths, with the inhale, we can practice sitting up tall. And with the exhale, maybe coming into the twist a bit more. And repeating with the breath. One more inhale here. One more exhale. And then let's release back to center. We're going to do something else with this leg crossed. So either you come into a figure 4 here, or continuing to take that right foot back towards the left outer hip. That makes sense. So we're stacking our knees. Is probably an easier way to say it. So you might straighten your bottom leg out again, or bending in can work as well. And then we'll fold forward here if you'd like, otherwise just sit up tall, or we can come forward over the legs in that figure 4, or this half shoelace or full shoelace position. Few breaths here. And then on your next inhale, we'll come on up. We won't be there super long. So let's unravel and take it to the other side. So just straighten out those legs. Feel free to give them a little shake. And then other side, left knee comes in. Foot can cross over. That right arm reaches. Take an inhale. And exhale. Wrap the arm or hook the elbow. Left hand behind for support. Sit up tall. And rotate, twist with the exhale. Yep, and Rochelle's class does start at 10. This class goes till 10:05. So if you're headed out, happy Sunday, namaste. Otherwise, we'll stretch here another few more minutes. Couple more breaths here in this twist. And then slowly unravel as you're ready. Taking it into that figure 4, or crossing a leg over, stacking the knees, maybe bending the bottom knee in. And we can sit up tall here. This might be enough. Or coming forward, folding over the legs. And I like stacking the fists, bringing the fists on top of the knee, creating a pillow for the forehead, if that works. A few more breaths. And a lot of the times with these poses, these stretches, it's trial and error. You might try and see how it feels in the body, and then maybe take it back a bit or switch up the stretch one way or the other. And then on your next inhale, go ahead and come up, unravel the legs. Nice and easy, we'll make our way onto our back. Hug the knees into the chest once you're there. And we are just about there. Rock knees side to side. Maybe take the knees wide, hug the knees in towards the shoulders. And I always like to get some ankle movement here, rotating the feet around, maybe wiggling the toes. Really letting the back settle on the floor. Perfect. And then hug the knees in one more time here at center. You can lift the forehead towards the knees. Wrap the arms around the shins. Give yourself a hug. Inhale. And exhale, release. Straighten those legs. Straighten the arms. Settle into our final rest. Let's take one more breath together. Inhale. Exhale. Settle the body. Close the eyes. Settle the mind as best you can. And I'll log you off here. Happy Sunday. Stay here as long as you can. The light in me sees the light in each and every one of you. Namaste.